Hey, if you follow this channel and you've watched our videos, you know that I sit down with my son, Max, and we talk about what it's like to grow up autistic. And usually what we do is we pick a topic and we go in and we film the conversation. Well, today I surprised him. He came home from school right when he walked in the door. I sat him down and I hit record, and I just started asking him questions. I thought the conversation was going to go in a certain direction. The conversation got completely derailed. What you're about to watch is completely unscripted, and it's very raw and vulnerable. And I want you to know that I absolutely hate it when parents film their child in any kind of an embarrassing situation and then post it online. It drives me crazy. Those children are going to grow up someday and realize that their parents did that, and it really bothers me. I got done filming this conversation with Max, and I looked at him and I go, there is absolutely no way I'm posting this video. He said, no, there's absolutely no way you're not posting that video. And so he wants this to be seen. And so I just wanted to get on here before you watch the video and tell you that I got Max's full permission to post this. It's raw, it's authentic, it's vulnerable, and it's us. I hope you get something from it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be posting it, but I think it's beneficial for all of us, so enjoy. So we have a trip coming up, and we're gonna get on a plane here in a few days, and it kind of reminded me of a lot of things going on with you and some of your growth and development that I've seen. And maybe if we have a conversation about it, it will help other families deal with stuff. In the past, you've had sort of a love-hate relationship with flying, haven't you? Mm-hmm. Can you tell me why?
Bad weather, turbulence.
Yeah, shakes the plane, doesn't it? Gives you some anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you looking for when you are headed into, like, the day or two before a trip? What are you looking for?
Smooth weather and smooth.
You're just looking for like sunny skies and no wind? Okay, so I've noticed that you, in this trip, you're looking at the Weather Channel, you're looking at the forecast, and there's been a little bit of anxiety. Talk me through that for a second.
It's hard to talk about. But, well, the problem of Seattle being rainy is I just try my hard best to pray about it and get it out of the forecast so it can be more sunnier. I do not like it rainy in Seattle. It gives me nightmares, and I just want it smooth.
Buddy, I didn't know you were struggling this bad with this trip. Are you okay?
Just Seattle sucks.
Come here. I didn't know you were struggling, and I'm sorry if this brought up some bad thoughts. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay. Well, the reason I wanted to talk to you about this is because I've noticed recently that you have gotten a lot better at kind of self-coping and dealing with stuff on your own. But you're struggling, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, how can I help you right now?
I don't know. I just don't like it. I just want it to be better in Seattle.
Yeah, that forecast isn't looking really good, is it?
It doesn't. I can't take it anymore. I pray every day that it just gets better in Seattle.
Yeah.
Like, and a little bit ago, I just saw the precipitation keeps rising, and I'm just, it better chill out before I get.
Does it help to know that when the clouds are low like that and it's raining, that the plane goes through them very quickly and we get up above into the sun? Does that help?
It helps when the clouds are really low and just gets out of there quickly.
Yeah.
That would help, but still, I really want sunshine. I want sunshine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I can't control the weather as much as I'd love to.
I know.
Well, do you know of any ways that I might be able to help you out and process this? Is there like a certain time you need to be at the airport? Is there a certain thing you want to do when we get to the airport? Do you need to talk to anybody at the airport? Like, what can I do to help you out as your dad?
I know we're flying the best airline in the skies. I know they operate well in Seattle. And I know they see in their videos, they've flown out of there smooth. They even done better than Alaska. They've done better than Alaska. I know they could get me out of there. I know they can.
Yeah. I know they can too. I'm confident. But I don't want you to feel the anxiety, bud.
I just want it to be better in Seattle.
I want you to do something. When the anxiety wells up inside you, I want you to do two things. I want you to think about a way that I can help you or that Mom can help you. And the second is I want you to come and tell us right on the spot. If there's an idea that you have to make your process any smoother, I want you to come and tell us, okay?
Okay.
Because right now, the plan is that we're going to get to the airport maybe 2.5 hours before our plane flies so that you can see the planes coming and going. You can see the plane that you're going to get on. And you have time to be there and kind of help calm down. Do you think that being at the airport early this time, like we always do, is going to help, or do you think it's going to make your anxiety go higher because you have too much time to think about it?
No, it's going to help. The more the time at the airport I have, the better time I can prepare myself.
Okay, thank you. So that's one thing we can do. We can get to the airport a little earlier than normal. Okay. How early do you want to be there? I'll make whatever happen.
Well, boarding wise, I want to be there about 2 hours.
2 hours before boarding? So about 2.5 hours before our plane takes off. Okay, you got it. Bro, this conversation took a wild turn. I did not expect that. I was gonna have a conversation about the past and about how you're doing well, and I didn't know you were struggling that hard, bud.
I know.
I want to do everything I can to help you.
I got so frustrated with the weather forecast, I was about to delete the weather channel, but I'm not.
Do you think that maybe taking a break from looking at the forecast is going to be helpful?
I think it would be helpful, yeah.
Okay, so let's do that. Let's
wait until Thursday or Friday to look at it.
Mom and I are already making alternative plans to get to the airport. We have to drive over a mountain pass to get to the airport, and it's looks like it might be snowing on Friday and Saturday, and so we're going to maybe get over there to the Seattle area a little earlier than by maybe the night before, so we don't get stuck.
Yeah, we should leave home around like 5 or 6 o'clock and get
Do
there.
you feel better about getting to the other side of the mountains on Friday? Or if we go into that area and it's rainy, is that gonna mess with your head?
I'll be fine. I want to get there.
Okay. But yeah, I don't want you to feel anxiety, and I don't want you to feel the pain in your heart and in your head when it comes to this stuff. I need to know when you're struggling this bad. I didn't know you were struggling this bad with this trip. I need you to come and tell me, man. Don't be scared ever to tell me about anxiety. Mom and I are going to do whatever we got to do to help you through that process. Because you still want to go on the trip, right? Even with the weather the way it is, you still want to go.
The weather's looking a lot better in LA and in New Orleans.
Yeah. Have you been checking the forecast for those two spots?
Yeah, they've been looking a lot better than
Okay,
Seattle.
so our main objective is getting you through the clouds on the takeoff. And once we're up above the weather in Seattle, it looks like we have smooth sailing all the way to our stop in LA and then all the way from LA to New Orleans, right? Okay, so I want you to think about that. I want you to think about the fact that it's just a blip in time. It's just a moment where we take off that runway, and in a matter of a few minutes, we're going to be up above those clouds and above the weather and above any turbulence.
I thought that rain doesn't cause much turbulence.
Well, going through the clouds and stuff can be a little bit bumpy, as you know.
Because why is it bumpy going through the clouds again?
Well, there's just different air pressure and stuff in the clouds, and the clouds can be dense and they can be thin, and it's not totally clear air like you would above the clouds, and so it kind of bounces you around a little bit. But the cool part is that we're not just coasting or cruising along, we're actually accelerating up through those, and so the power from the plane helps us punch through all that turbulence better. So we're going to do a couple of things. We're going to not look at the weather forecast for a couple days. Okay? Will you promise me you don't look at it? Okay. We're going to get you to the airport.
I'm going to cancel my subscription though first, and then I'll stop for now.
Okay. And then we're going to get to the airport 2.5 hours before boarding. 2.5 hours before takeoff, 2 hours before boarding. And that will allow you to kind of see what's going on, see the weather, help yourself calm down before getting on the plane, right? Okay, and the third thing we're going to do is we're going to focus on the short, temporary nature of the weather. The weather's not hurting you when you're on the ground. The weather's not hurting you when you're above the clouds. It's just that short few minutes where we got to punch through those clouds and get above them. And then you'll be fine. So I want you to think about when you start to feel that anxiety well up, I want you to think about it in terms of it's only a couple minutes that I'm worried about. It's only a couple minutes. And remember that the power of the plane accelerating through that is better than when you're coming in for a landing and you're kind of coasting. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
I'm just going to keep praying that it just clears up in Seattle.
Yeah, Mom told me about your prayer last night, and that's kind of why I wanted to ask you about it today. So, bro, I love you so much. I do not want you to have anxiety, and I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. And so, as your dad, I am asking you, please, please, please tell me when you're struggling. Because just conversations like this, I think, can help. And I want to help you.
Mm-hmm.
Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The best of all, they got screens on those planes.
Yeah. You got something to look forward to. You're flying your favorite airline on the way down. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, long video went a little differently than planned, and that's just reality in our home. Could be reality in your home too. And if anything, hopefully this conversation helped you guys figure out ways to navigate the challenges in your family. And so pray that you have a blessed day, and thanks for watching. Want to say goodbye?
Bye.